Can the Apple Vision Pro replace your laptop? The hardcore answer, no. The mid answer, it depends. The softcore answer, yes. And I aim to explain each and every one of them. Stay tuned. For the hardcore answer, no, this cannot replace your laptop. This right here is the 14-inch M3 MacBook Pro. We're not going to go into the specs, you already know. This is a very strong and very capable laptop. Everything from video editing to any type of rendering. If you're doing any heavy lifting as far as your computer needs, this is the way to go. This laptop paired with this mouse, together, dangerous combination. Another reason why I say no is because the capability and portability. Just go and open it, you got your watch, boom. Now you're logged in, ready to go. Take about 2.5 seconds to do that. Easy. Get there, get going, do any type of typing, any type of editing, whatever you're doing. Next thing you know, you're ready to go, you're done. Go ahead and close and pick it up and go, move out. Any type of hardcore computing, I don't recommend replacing your laptop or desktop with the Apple Vision Pro. That is the hardcore answer. Now, for the softcore answer. In order to explain this part of the video, we would have to go and put on the Apple Vision Pro. Let's go and do that. And now we're in. So we are inside the Apple Vision Pro. You see we have two very big screens. So this is one of the main benefits of having the Apple Vision Pro, as you guys know, you've seen in my other videos. You have multiple screens. The only thing that is terrible about the Apple Vision Pro is this right here. Yes, it works. It is the keyboard. You can either tap or you can pinch or whatever. You look at each letter as you go. But this isn't productivity. Like if you're doing something real light work, soft core, you're not doing any real heavy lifting or anything, you're just browsing, then this will work if you're doing some small stuff. Like if you're on Etsy looking for going away stuff. So Goinging. See, the tapping's not even all that great. Going. Can't spell today. Going away. And then search. Now it's searching. Now it's looking at different going away. You see how the typing, it's not all that fast. So yes, you can pair this with the Apple or any type of like Bluetooth keyboard, and it will make you more productive, and you can actually use this as a laptop. I personally don't have that because I have the MacBook Pro, so I don't need an extra laptop. I could have it if I just want to just bring this by itself, but I don't have it. I don't need it. I have the MacBook Pro. So if you're just doing just any type of like small work, or just casual browsing, you're just looking at different things like this right here. This looks pretty cool. That's actually pretty funny. But if you're just doing some type of browsing, nothing real hardcore, just light work, nothing crazy, yeah, you can definitely replace your laptop if you're not doing any type of like schoolwork or video editing, like just by itself or anything like that. Any type of rendering, because again, this is not built for that type of thing. This is just built for just hard productivity. This does work, like the mouse, it does work, but you need the MacBook Pro in order to make that happen. So we can actually go and remove this right now. So now if you actually just have a keyboard, if you have the Apple keyboard, yes, you can go ahead and type and make some things. You can have multiple windows and be productive that way. In that sense, yes, it can replace it, but nothing for anything heavy lifting. That is the softcore answer. So now we're going to get into the kind of mid-tier answer. Now for the mid-tier answer. This is actually a better situation. As far as can a laptop replace your Apple Vision Pro? Yes and no, it depends. Now with this answer, I am currently wearing the Apple Vision Pro. I'm looking at my laptop, my M3 MacBook Pro. Marry them together. Makes sense. Gonna open it. Boom. We in there. Now we're gonna wait for it to connect. Now you see the connect button. Go and connect. Boom. Now we have our MacBook display. We have a MacBook display. We have a way bigger display. If we need to do any type of video editing or anything like that, in order to expand the length, we can go ahead and do the MacBook virtual display. And we want to make it slightly wider. You can go ahead and click on that, make it wider. So you can use the Apple Vision Pro to augment your productivity. That is the key. So I use vidIQ, so we can go ahead and put that there. So now we have more space. As you see, we can go ahead and pull in our Safari apps that we was using before. So now we have a full-fledged workspace. We have our MacBook and we have our 2 Safari apps that we can use. Just like I said in my other videos, we have the continuity in the Apple ecosystem with the mouse working on all of the screens. Looking over here. Now we're moving around here. Look back. We're back on here. Look here. Now we're on Etsy. Productivity, top tier, 100%. Obviously, you know that we can make the screens a lot bigger. So let's go ahead and do that with the ultra wide. This is true digital savagery. Why would you want to replace your MacBook when you can use your MacBook and your Apple Vision Pro together? It makes sense. You have all the apps in the world that are capable with making your productivity as top tier as needed. If you need all these screens, this will work out. So if you have a MacBook Pro and you have an Apple Vision Pro, I wouldn't choose one over the other. I would just marry them together because you get this type of display. This is that top tier Apple ecosystem. It makes sense. Speaking of graduation, I know a lot of people wanted to know what I use my Vision Pro for. I use my Vision Pro mostly for school, which I'm no longer in school now because I got my MBA. So that is awesome. But yeah, this is top tier right here. All of this is top tier. You have all these screens plus any other screens that you're trying to add onto your workspace. So if you need all this real estate, this will work. So I will not replace my laptop for Apple Vision Pro. And like I said before, with the Vision OS software, it's almost like an iPad strapped to your face. That's on steroids with different bells and whistles. It's pretty strong, yes. It's very capable, yes. But I would not replace my laptop, not yet. Don't do it. That's my recommendation. And that is the mid-tier answer. So hardcore, so just to recap, hardcore answer, no. Definitely stick to your MacBook Pro. If you don't have a Apple Vision Pro, your MacBook Pro is fully capable. It is a laptop. You can do quite a bit with it. Your softcore answer, if you're just doing, just timed out. If you're just doing any type of like light work or anything like that, like I said before, just doing some casual browsing, video watching or anything like that, yeah, the Vision Pro can definitely do that. If you don't have a laptop, you can do all those things with the Vision Pro for sure. But as far as your mid-tier, marry them together. Marry them together. This is why the Apple ecosystem is the way it is. You take one and you take another and you marry them together to get something magical. Apple always does some magical shit. You might as well take it and harness it. So that's my answer and that's my take. Can a Vision Pro replace your laptop? Pretty much, long story short, it depends. And that's all I have. This is Vision Play XR, signing off. Peace.